Hey there, my name is Frøg, and today I'm speaking to Spooke from 00 Prospects. How are you doing, man?
I am doing good.
Fantastic.
Very good, actually.
You love to hear it. We love to hear it.
Yeah.
So I want to talk a bit about prospects this season. It's been a very different, very significant changes compared to last season. Now you're a completely new roster besides yourself, fully Swedish. Why go through such a massive change? Why go from an international team to a Swedish team? How did this all happen?
Well, to start it off, the old team doesn't we're too old. A lot of players. They're turning 22, most of them. So we couldn't continue with the old lineup, sadly. We had to rebuild everything.
Okay. And why why not choose to stay international? Why decide to go Swedish instead?
Probably because I knew there's a lot of Swedish, very talented Swedish players.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot easier to communicate as well. Because we found a really solid lineup.
All right. And you spoke a bit about communication. Do you think it's something that's a lot easier speaking in your native tongue of Swedish rather than trying to communicate in English? Was that a bit of not an issue, so to speak, but was it a bit more difficult in the past?
Yeah, definitely. It's a lot easier talking your native language. I would say the communication, it goes faster,
mm-hmm.
and it's easier to explain stuff as well. It's just a lot easier for me, especially. I'm pretty sure it's like that for almost everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I didn't have anything to say.
Okay. So how did this roster specifically come together? If I'm not mistaken, you signed 3 of the guys from Little Mix, as well as Alex, who was on Kappa Bar, right? So why these players specifically?
I've always wanted to play with Hype and Bob.
Okay.
Or not always, but I played earlier, a couple years ago, in a team with Hype, and he's a really talented player as well. But all the boys from Little Mix, we had in mind from before,
mm-hmm.
but they were playing in Little Mix then, so I've talked a little back and forth with them, what their plans was and stuff.
Okay.
But and we were in need of an IGL afterwards, but we tried some international as well, with not a Swedish IGL, but ended off with Alex, and that I think it was a really good choice by us to choose him, because it's gonna fit us really well when you get to play some more. Because we started 2 days before WePlay started, we got the lineup together.
I see. Certainly makes it a bit more difficult, but in that respect, maybe what are your expectations for this season?
Oh, this season, if we get into the playoffs, we're definitely a top contender.
Okay.
Because we improve by every game we play and practice day.
And what do you make of the Swedish scene right now? Is it in a good spot? Do you feel like there's not a lot of opportunities?
It's hard to say because I didn't really start off in the Swedish scene, so to
mm-hmm.
say, because I've been in this organization for over a year now.
Yeah.
And we've never really been Swedish, but there aren't that many.
Go ahead.
A lot of good Swedish teams, I think.
You kind of touched on the fact that you've been here for a long time. Not only are you the only returning player from 00 Prospects, you're also the only remaining player from Nordivan Talent, is what the team was called back then. Why is that? What do you think makes you stand out and maybe stand apart from other players? What are your biggest strengths?
To be honest, I don't really know, but I think the only reason that VHW is not still in the lineup is because he's over the age limit of WePlay. That's made a lot of decisions in the team, because everybody's just getting older.
Okay, and as a final closing question, where do you see yourself in a year's time?
Hopefully still with the same team, and we've climbed to become a really solid team. Yeah, probably at least top 30 in a year.
Okay, I think that's an ambitious but possible goal.
Yeah. It's could sound ambitious to a lot of people, but I really think we have the strength to do it, because everyone in the team is extremely talented. I feel like.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time. It's been great to get to pick your brain a little bit going into this season, and best of luck with your upcoming matches.
Thank you.